Hello, everybody, and thanks for joining us and spending time with us today. We are really excited to have some of the biggest brands in the world joining us and spending the next 58 minutes with us. When we looked at, overall the mobile landscape, and we looked at it from the lens of talent acquisition and internal communications, there are a couple of things that kind of popped up to us. And one of them is that if you think about banking today, you think about airlines today, and you think about all of the things that you can do with a mobile phone, they're all accessible from all of those industries. But yet when it comes to applying to a job and engaging with a brand to understand their culture and what those mobile apps are, there aren't many brands that are necessarily doing it and doing it well. And so we thought that this would be, a really topical, time to talk to everybody about the mobile landscape, how it's changed, what it looks like, where it's going, and some of the trends we're seeing. And I think that one of the biggest things you're going to see as we kind of evolve from the employment side, talent acquisition side, and consumer side is that the experience is going to go first. People are going to think about what is that candidate experience, what is that employee experience, and then let's build the technology second. And I think it's very different from how things have been done in the past, where it was always, let's build the technology first and then figure out how everybody's going to get to use it and engage with it. So, we're going to see, a lot of experience come first and then technology come second. And we're really excited about partnering with CASA in terms of, talking to you today about these trends, what we're seeing. And, please feel free to email your questions as we go. So with that, I'll turn it over to Kai Yan, our Chief Technology Officer.
Thank you, Ian. I think the thing about the mobile landscape that I wanted to really kind of dive in at the beginning of and really talk about is that, for a long time we've been hearing, and a long time in internet terms is 3 years. So for a long time, 3 years, we've really been talking about how mobile is coming, and the truth is that mobile is here. It's long since arrived, and the reality of it is that we're already going to see this year more web traffic take place on a mobile device than we are on laptops and desktops, and it's really kind of shifted the whole thinking of, when you're designing experiences, to look first at mobile devices and then secondly at laptops and desktops. So for this webinar today, we're going to kind of focus around our trends around mobile software rather than mobile hardware. There's a lot of other really interesting things going on in mobile hardware, like iBeacons that let you do proximity detection that work indoors. So instead of, everyone can use Google Maps right now outside to navigate, but, navigating inside of a museum or a department store is something that's coming in the hardware side. So for our webinar, we're going to focus primarily on software trends. And then when we talk about mobile, I wanted to kind of explain a little bit that we're not just talking about phones, but we're also talking about tablets and all devices in the middle. So things like Amazon's Kindle, the new Kindle Fire, and those other type of readers. So really, it's screens that are anywhere from 3.5 inches up to 10 inches, and that are generally have a touch screen. So all these things that we're talking about kind of apply to that.